with the username Tiffany TLC Music. All my own music, viewers, live and replay, except one song written for me. I do modern American folk genre mostly. It takes me a second to be able to see who's hopping on. I can see who's coming onto Periscope specifically. And wow, there are a number of people on. For those who do not know, hi Back the Blue, hi Stekios. For those who do not know, Periscope will be leaving us on March 31st. And we will be left with Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I'm simulcasting in those three places. So I do ask that you take a moment. If you like the music, if you're following here or you've been meaning to follow, please follow me at Tiffany TLC Music on Twitter to get messages, and on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch to watch. You could follow me on Periscope, but again, it will be leaving us by March 31st. For those who did not know this, it is terribly sad, I think. I've really enjoyed my time on Periscope, and I plan to be here until the very end. And to that end, I'm going to do just a couple songs today because I actually have a headache. Hi, Mikey. And but I couldn't resist the emotional connection coming on here and pouring out feelings with song. That's kind of how I cope with hard times, and I really am having a hard time right now. Hopefully the singing won't make my headache worse, but I am going to do mellow songs, just a couple, because that will be a little less intense on my head. So I'm going to start with my song One Candle. Hi Dow Dow. Yes, this is a song about feeling hopeless, feeling a sense of despair, and wanting a vision of coming together with other people for a sense of hope. And these days with COVID, it's more a virtual. I mean, it kind of was always a metaphor anyway, but not really. It's been about kind of coming together to push back against things that are worrisome. I wrote it with a specific event in mind, so I'm going to trim my fingernails really quick here so I can play better on the guitar. Just my left hand. And yeah, I wrote it in late 2016 after our presidential election because my family and friends and I all couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, very, very stressed out. And this song just came right out of me, and it was sort of, I'm not religious, but it was almost like a prayer. It was a hope to, just a vision of coming together with resolve and unifying in a unifying way to kind of hold on to our values through this time and make it through. And it has worked quite well. The song has unfortunately been relevant throughout. I wish it had not been, but it has helped at least. But it doesn't have to be about that kind of thing. It can be about anything that you're feeling hopeless about and you want a vision, a hopeful vision, I guess. When you've one short candle in your hands and its flame is slim and it's flickering, when the clouds are thick and the moon is thin and your sight is dim, come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one, lift our candles up together, no brighter than the sun. We'll make our way through the night, holding hands warm and tight. More will join as we go, step by step, however slow. So come to me, oh, come to me, let us start as one, lift our candles up together, no brighter than the sun. Well, let's science, no, wrong verse. To navigate, we'll collaborate. To navigate, we'll collaborate. Not engage in hate, commit to share one faith. Going peacefully with empathy, integrity, inclusivity. So come to me, oh, come to me. Let us stand as one. Lift our candles up together, no brighter than the sun. We'll let science guide, set the unprovable aside. Keep open mind, see what we find. We'll look inside, see where biocides. Expose it to light, invite it to take flight. So come to me, oh, come to me. Let us stand as one. Lift our candles up together, no brighter than the sun. It may take time, now and then we'll fall, but someday we'll reach our goals. Safety, equality, opportunity for all humanity. Cody, so come to me, oh, come to me. Let us stand as one. Lift our candles up together, no brighter than the sun. Thanks for the hearts. How are you doing, Cody? So good to see you. I have a horrible headache, but I could not resist coming on just to do a couple songs. Just, what else am I going to do? What else am I going to do? Thanks for all those hearts. Who's giving all those hearts? They're red. So, and Cody, I think you're orange today, so it can't be you. Who's giving all those hearts? Thank you so much. If you like the music, live or replay, please be aware that Periscope, where most of my viewers are watching from, because I've been here for years, is going away on March 31st. So I ask that you take a moment just after the broadcast to follow me on Twitter for messages and on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch to watch. Tiffany TLC Music is the username. I have the strangest thing happening. There's like a phantom thing happening that's turning up the volume on my phone. It is so weird. Like it's just happening without my input. That's strange. Hi, Angel. Welcome. So, Cody, how are you doing today? I hope well. Hope better than me. I have this hideous headache that I haven't been able to get rid of. Horrible, horrible. Hi, Akomed and Abarbar and Dan, Katrin, Sunny, Zayal, Nidinja, Cesar, Angel. Oh, no worries. I was just saying, I hope you're having a better day than I am. This headache has just been crushing. I've gotten so used to proceeding with life. That's good. Ah, aloha from Hawaii. Oh, Hawaii's so beautiful. Are you from the Big Island there? I've been to Kauai and I think Kona. Those are two different islands, right? Sorry. I went as a young child, so forgive me, to both of those places. Well, let's see. No, I've got that wrong. I think Kauai and Maui. Maui I went when I was a little older. Oh, okay. No worries, Cody. Ah, so beautiful. So beautiful. Good to have you. I've been telling everybody who's watching on Periscope to be, if you don't know already, Periscope will be leaving us on March 31st. I'm very sad about that. But what it means is that for folks who enjoy the music or hanging out with me, please consider following me before you forget on Twitter to get messages and on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch to watch. Same username everywhere, Tiffany TLC Music. So Instagram and YouNow at the bottom of my list there are kind of moot because I'm on there, but I'm not on there, you know. I don't actually broadcast on there. It's too difficult to simulcast there. Hi, Helen. Welcome. Cody, if you're still on, I'm not sure if you caught, because you froze up, that I'm only going to do one more song because I have a crushing headache, but I just emotionally, I really wanted to connect, but I'm not going to be able to sing for very long, and I got on late, so I don't want to have a late night, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Interesting, Angel. So that can mean, believe me, I have researched a lot about headaches because I've had headaches my whole life, and I'm always learning something new. And the jaw-based ones can be jaw clenching, which I have evidence that I do jaw clenching at night. And so I wear a night guard, which helps with that. You might want to, if you haven't, you might want to check that out because that can lead to bone degeneration in your jaw and teeth, which can cause issues, and also just ground down. Hi, Bongo, welcome. I'm so glad to see folks on Twitch. Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube are going to be the only places as of March 31st because Periscope is leaving us. So good to see you there. If you enjoy the music, please consider following, sharing, hosting. On Twitch, it's not really sharing, right? It's hosting, I guess. I don't know. I'm not as familiar with Twitch. I've been on Periscope for years and years. Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, I'm still pretty new to. So good to have you there. Thank you. I do all my own music, mostly modern American folk, and I have a guitar here, which people can't see, but it is there. Anyway, so I think I'm just going to do one song today. I have a really horrible headache. But Angel, the other thing I was going to say is I've been diagnosed with mild sleep apnea, which also can cause headaches. Oh, that's great, Bongo. Yay. Thank you. That's wonderful. Thank you. And I thought I had it treated, but I've been using sleep apps lately on my phone and with my watch detecting everything from sound to movements to oxygen levels. And now I'm thinking I might not have totally dealt with it. So time to reach out to the doctor. Sleep apnea is another way that headaches can be caused. And that is a very dangerous thing because it can lead to strokes and dementia and all kinds of problems. So not something you want to mess around with. Let's do this song. I picked a couple of Mellow songs to do tonight to just make it through with this headache. Really, that's interesting. I'll look into that. I'm about to reach out to my doctor again. It's been years, and I have a really great doctor now. So because there's so many things people recommend. Also, they recommend there are devices for your nose and your jaw, and it's I kind of want to find out what's the latest in terms of what's been proven to work. Because I tried the CPAP machine. I had a very adverse reaction, so I can't use that. Hi, Gabriel. Plus, who wants to use that? Have you guys seen a CPAP machine? It's like a ventilator. You're and you have this big. Who does that? That's just horrible. So that's interesting. I'll look into that. Tongue exercises. All right, I'm going to do Willow in the Wind. This will be I just did one candle. Really, Angel? That's very interesting. If you follow me on Twitter, I would love if you send me a link on what exercises you're talking about. I will definitely look into that if I have something to go on, because I have a feeling I could end up with the wrong thing. If you feel like it, I mean, that's a big pain in the butt. But on Twitter, I'm also Tiffany TLC Music. And you could try to message me. I don't regularly check my Twitter messages, but I can make a point. If you have a chance, I'd love to know more about what you've been doing. Really? Well, that's something I had not heard. But I'm very eager about I'm willing to try lots of different things for the sleep apnea. Hi, Alma Solo. Mainly I've slept on my side. That's a big help. I actually got a good test result doing that. Anyway, this is boring I'm sure for a lot of people. So let's do a song. This will be my second and last song because I am burdened with quite a headache tonight. And so just, hey, hi, I think you just followed me on Twitter. Angel, is that right? Did you just do that? I think you did. I think I got a notification. I think that was you. All right, so I'm going to do this other song, the second song of my two Mellow songs for tonight. And this is a song about being flexible and adaptable with things that are difficult, whether you chose them or not. It was you. Great. Oh, it was you, Bongo. Okay, great. Well, thank you. Thanks for following me. That's a really good place. If you only follow me on one place, Twitter is a good one because you'll hear from me as far as what I'm doing, where I am performing, and so on. But it's also a good idea to follow me on at least one watching place, which I know you are, Twitch. So Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch are the places because Periscope will not be with us much longer. All right, so a willow in the wind. So this is about being flexible with things that are difficult, whether or not you chose them. So sometimes we choose to do difficult things. That's great. Thanks, Angel. For example, parenting is very difficult, but we choose that usually. Not something that we usually is accidental, but it can be. But people go out of their way to choose it. There's also horrible things like somebody dying. We don't choose that. But with both of those kinds of things, I really want to be adaptable and flexible. So this is a song kind of setting that intention, I guess. When my baby first latched on, I knew right then and there my old life was gone. No time left to prepare. I panicked a bit at first, tried to make the job seem small, but I couldn't deny for long. My baby needed my all. I was gonna be needed like never before. No control over when or how. When I was needed, I'd be needed right now. And so I wanna be, I long to be, let me be a willow in the wind. Hi, Tanny. Welcoming, adapting, accepting, a willow in the wind. Years later, I can see babies will no more be not just a bad idea, but becoming an impossibility. Along the way, lost at sea, not just emotionally. Random days slammed with pain, nearly driving me insane. Something in me is breaking, ending like never before. No control over when or how. When he goes, it'll go right now. And so I wanna be, I long to be, let me be a willow in the wind. Welcoming, adapting, accepting, a willow in the wind. When my daddy passed away, I wasn't by his side, but the nurse said don't come yet, and said that he'd be fine. I know he wanted to go, I know he loved me so, I know we wouldn't have seen eye to eye, even time, but death had taken my daddy before we could even try again. No control over when or how, and we go right now. And so I wanna be, I long to be, let me be a willow in the wind, welcoming, adopting, accepting, a willow in the wind. There's a time to mourn what's lost, to struggle with what's changed, for tears and pain and more. But at the end of the day, for things that cannot change, or wouldn't even if I could, for things that can be hard, whether or not they are good, I wanna dance with what comes, dance like never before, with what I've lost and what I've gained, with what will never be the same. Yeah, I wanna be, I long to be, and let me be a willow in the wind, welcoming, adopting, accepting, a willow in the wind. Whether in parenting or raging or any such thing, a willow in the wind. Yeah, I wanna be, I long to be, and let me be a willow in the wind. Thanks so much for sharing. Dark Mystery for inviting followers. Hi Bamboo and Sayar. Diana Ross. Diana Ross was the singer of the first album I ever personally owned. Upside down, boy turned me inside out and round. Diana Ross. But she was amazing, really. I think she's still alive. Thank you, Dark Mystery. I don't know if you're following. Oh, good. Yay. I'm glad. Yeah, I really, that's one of my more recent songs. And it really, I guess as in everything in life, you get happier and happier with the work. Your more recent work is the work you're proudest of, I guess. Thank you so much, Bongo. Oh, Big Lou, come on. Yes, that was a sad song. It is a sad song. It's kind of bittersweet because it starts out being about parenting, where you choose that, but it's hard, right? And then it moves on to aging, which is hard, and you don't choose that. And then it moves on to death, like the death of a loved one, which a lot of us are going through right now with COVID. My dad did not die of COVID, by the way, but he did die in 2018, not too long ago. And that verse is about that. Obviously, we don't choose that. And then the last verse is just about, again, just that hope and that intention to be flexible and to give myself time to mourn hard things, whether or not I chose them. I mean, I definitely had hard days in early days of parenting where a lot of tears and a lot of just, but I want to be flexible, but that's not to say I don't want to be empathic, have self-empathy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Dark Mystery. Thank you. It was very sad. And that was really true, what I wrote in there, that he was being tested for something that was contagious. And so I was told, don't come in yet, just play it safe, wait till the test is clear, he's gonna be fine. And then that night, I think it was, he died. Without anybody with him, because we all had been told that, or something similar. Anyway, very sad. And it's been a few years, so I'm less crying than when I first would sing this song and perform it. I was crying the whole time. But yeah, there's a lot of things in life that are better when we roll with them, and that's true again, whether they were things we wanted or not, you know. Hi, Pripe. Anyway, I'm sorry to keep it so short tonight, but what I want to say, because I have a crushing headache, believe it or not, a crushing headache, but I could not come on because I love, emotionally, this is such an important thing. It is sad, and there's so much death going on right now with COVID in the United States. I know somebody who died of COVID. I think we're going to get to where almost everybody knows somebody. But what I want to say is that another sad thing, nowhere near as sad as death, but is that we are losing Periscope. Periscope is going to end on March 31st, for those who are not aware. And I'm very sad. I've been on Periscope for years. I love Periscope. I have a lot of followers on Periscope. I'm very new to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. But it is what it is, and so I'm asking people if they are interested in staying in touch with me and watching me when I come on, please follow me at Tiffany TLC Music on Twitter to get messages, and on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch to watch me. I come on most weekdays between like 5:15 and 6 p.m. Pacific time to sing all my own songs. This style, I have this acoustic guitar here, modern American folk. Not all of it's mellow like that. Not all of it's peaceful, but it's, you know, I don't have any heavy metal songs. So, you know. Anyway, thanks so much for being with me, you all. I'm very touched as always. It always means so much to me to be on here with everyone. Hi, Big Daddy on Periscope. Miss, it was great to have you. Same thing. So on YouTube, it's also Tiffany TLC Music. So same. But the trick with YouTube is that when you type in Tiffany TLC Music, all one word, yay, Bongo, that's so great, thank you. When you type that as one word, it separates them out. In tiny writing, it says, did you mean Tiffany space TLC space music? And it assumes you did, and you find no results. So you have to say, no, I meant Tiffany TLC Music, all one word. Thanks for following me. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thanks for being with me as well. It's okay, Cody. I really, I wasn't on that long today because of this horrible headache. I only did 2 songs, so you didn't miss much, unfortunately. I just couldn't not come on. It's such an emotionally helpful thing, and so good to see you all. Thanks for following me. I hope to be on tomorrow. I will Twitter if this headache has gotten worse. Hopefully not. Driving Naturals, Isan, Angel, Miss, Bongo, Cody, others, live and replay. Thank you for being with me. Have a great night or early morning wherever you are. Thank you, Miss Dark Mystery. I really appreciate that so much. Cody, I see you're typing something. I will linger for one more moment here. What else I can tell you? Bye, Bongo. Thank you, Cody. I appreciate it. Take care, everyone.